Welcome back to the series covering the changes made to the English dub of Mega Man NT Warrior Access. This is the third part of the series, and if you haven't seen the other parts, I highly recommend you do. They provide important context to some of the general changes I have been covering. In today's video, I am taking a look at episodes 18 to 27, what I call the Nebula arc. So with that, let's get looking at how Viz Media censored Mega Man NT Warrior Access Part 3. Episode 18 is titled The Man from Sharo in both versions. Searchman blasts the virus. The dub again cuts out the shots of him aiming his sniper on screen. As Video Man tortures the movie audience, the scenes of the couple about to kiss and Video Man parroting 007 and The Matrix are all cut out. The audience imagines a wave of water washing over them. This is cut out. The fight with Video Man has numerous changes. First, cross-fused Lan getting electrocuted is cut out. Then the shot of him getting attacked head-on is cut out. Another shot of him getting electrocuted as he's tied up by Video Man is cut out. The shot of him getting gagged up by Video Man's tape is also removed. Searchman, about to shoot the dimensional area converter while aiming his sniper on screen, is cut out. Lan being held up by Video Man has a shot swapped, and then a bit of the overall scene is cut out. This is done to not make it look like Lan is getting strangled. As the dimensional area converter is destroyed, Video Man freaks out. The shot of Lan dropping his dangled arm is swapped out, so we don't see him nearly lifeless. The final shot of Video Man before he disperses is swapped out for a farther away shot, so that we don't see Lan nearly strangled again. Then, a bit of the shot is cut out as well. Episode 19 is titled Search Soul in both versions. The bank location text has been localized. The pizza spot that Rush takes Lan has affixed to the location name, so that it is no longer grammatically incorrect. Rush taking Lan all over the city to scout where he can help is cut out, severely shortening the scene. Searchman snipes the Meteor virus. The shot of it getting killed by the impact is cut out. Searchman blasting the Meteors in mass, killing them, is cut out. Laika explaining that the Meteors escaped and that he is searching for them is cut out. The French restaurant has its location name translated into English from French. The invisible viruses getting direct hits on Mega Man are both cut out, even though the violence isn't that intense. Desert Man slapping Mega Man off screen is cut out. A flashback border is added to Searchman thinking about Mega Man's words that he shouldn't delete mercilessly. Mega Man in Search Soul blasting Desert Man cuts out the direct impact. Mega Man finding Desert Man and sniping him has a shot swapped out to not show Mega Man pulling the trigger on the sniper. Episode 20 has been retitled from Give Me Dark Chips to Dark Secrets. Chad punching through the glass cuts out the frames of his hand, directly breaking it. Proto Man cutting up Desert Man adds a glow effect to make the violence look less graphic. This edit appears in every shot that shows Desert Man with the wound afterwards. Chad gets coffee from the vending machine. The dub cuts out the coffee actually getting poured. Probably not a great idea to show kids drinking coffee. In Lan's recollection of Savage Man getting deleted, the shots of Savage Man getting deleted are cut out, when they were previously left in the actual episode. As Mega Man uses the sword, the viruses are cut in half. Some of the viruses getting cut have a glow effect added to obscure the violence. Chad using a fake Desert Man to lure Flashman has the Desert Man go up in smoke. In the aftermath is a Proto Man doll. The doll is edited out in the dub. Flashman stabbing Desert Man in the head is cut out. Needle Man using Needle Blaster directly on screen is cut out. Mega Man in Search Soul mode shoots Needle Man. The first shot of the impalement is cut out, while the second shot has a glow added to the point of impact. As Flashman is cut up by Proto Man, the dub adds glow to the cuts to look less graphic. In the final scene, Flashman approaches Shademan and asks him for even more dark chips. Shademan decides to delete him instead. Every shot of Shademan either attacking or impaling Flashman is cut out, which severely changes the context of the scene. Episode 21 is titled Shademan's Ambition in both versions. As Proto Man cuts the Navi virus, glow is added to obscure the cuts. The direct shot of Proto Man stabbing Gravity Man in the eye is cut out. Gravity Man spinning out of control before disappearing is significantly shorter in the dub. As Lan recalls his initial encounter with Shademan, two edits are made. First, a flashback border is added. Then, the shot of Shademan knocking Lan to the ground is cut out again, just like it was in the actual episode the footage is shown. Episode 22 has been retitled from Bubble Man's Grand Friend Plan to Bubble Man's Plan. Bubble Man makes a graphic in kanji with the idea of making friends with Mega Man. The pen is removed, but the kanji is still visible in the left side of the screen. Boboman makes a water cart. The Japanese text on the banner and the bottles of water themselves is removed. Boboman asking Numberman if he wants him is cut out. This was likely done to remove pedo undertones. I mean, just look at that face. Boboman chasing Roll is significantly longer in the Japanese version. He even gets creepy, just like with Numberman. Ultimately, Roll ends up hitting him so that he leaves her alone. This is all cut out. Bubbleman giving Iceman and Spoutman some toys of him is cut out, likely for the same reason the Protoman and Megaman plush was cut out, as this can be perceived as advertising a plush, and that doesn't fly in this kind of content. A similar scene is cut out when Spoutman is extremely ecstatic about having received his gift. Bubbleman trying to trigger the Soul Unison by rubbing his butt and biting Iceman is cut out. After Iceman and Spoutman leave, the toys that Bubbleman gave them drop. Bubbleman finds them and laments his loneliness. This is cut out. And finally, the shot of Shademan having found the Bubbleman toy in the lair is cut out. The dub instead freezes on Shademan's reaction before he found them. Episode 23 has been retitled from Shivering Super Energy to The Superpower of Shiver. The email Lan receives on the PET has a text change. Some shots of Miss Yuri using the sniper, including using the scope and pulling the trigger, have been cut out. The text on the boxes that Sparkman stands on has been removed. Megaman getting attacked by the Shadow Megaman is cut out. The various shots of Megaman and Protoman fighting their Shadow Devils are cut out. This is culminated with the shot of Protoman slicing his clone in half being cut out, although the final frames are still kept. Protoman being held hostage by Sparkman has all of the shots of him being held hostage cut out. This includes moving footage around in the dub. Then Sparkman shocking Megaman has a shot removed of Megaman falling to the ground in pain. A shot is added of a close-up reaction to demonstrate that he is still in pain. Episode 24 has been retitled from Red Hot Magma Battle to Magma Battle. Bubbleman having a can thrown to his face by viruses loses the direct impact. The text displaying that viruses have invaded has been edited to be more grammatically correct, although I do love me some English. Every time the boys are shown in the hot springs in this episode, their towels are extended. Lan ignoring Tori to jump into the hot springs is cut out, and as he runs out from being overheated, the dub cuts out the first few seconds of his exposed rear. The guide that Tori and Miss Mari read has the title translated into English, although Japanese text remains on it. Tori reading the guide and explaining that there's underground magma in the generator next to them is cut out. As Protoman cuts off Burnerman's arm, a blur is added to make the violence seem less graphic. In the scene echoing the earlier one of Lan ignoring Tori, the dub cuts out Lan jumping into the hot springs again and taking off his towel, but also moves around footage to have it make sense. As he runs out again from having overheated, the first few frames of him running and exposed are cut out again. Episode 25 is titled Video Man Returns in both versions. The intro showing the trailer for Star Potter Reloaded, an amalgamation of Harry Potter, Star Wars, and The Matrix, is cut out. Lan walking into the video store after seeing the poster for Star Potter Reloaded is cut out. The news anchor talking about Star Potter Reloaded and then about Mega Man's service to the community is cut out. The Ox text and some kanji on the building has been edited out, although all the other Japanese text is left as is. The Mega Man clone that Video Man creates aims his blaster at Mega Man. This is edited out. Proto Man cuts the Mega Man clone with his sword. The point of impact is further obscured. Video Man's flashback to almost defeating Mega Man uses completely different footage from the episode, cutting out all the graphic content. The text on the Star Potter Reloaded videotape is removed in every shot it originally appeared in. Later on, the newsman giving the same explanation of Star Potter Reloaded with the TV exploding is cut out. Video Man's attack warping the Star Potter Reloaded VHS tape is cut out. The advertisement showing that Harry Potter component of Star Potter Reloaded is cut out, although the space dogfight component is left in. The cashier text is different inside the store. Video Man almost kissing Bubble Man is cut out. The recording studio has its location name changed to Production Studio in every shot it appears in. Proto Man thinking about how Lan's videotape absorbed the Video Man's sound is cut out. The VHS tape boxes losing all of their logos is cut out. Lan stoked to watch the movie in front of the poster is cut out. The theater text has been changed to be more grammatically correct, and text is removed as well. And the last shot of Lan gazing on the Star Potter Reloaded poster is again cut out. Episode 26 has been retitled From Memory of the Blue Flame to Anetta's Revenge. A kidnapped Anetta kicking Lan in the face is cut out. Robita's news graphic text has been removed. A flashback border is added to Anetta thinking about her injury at the hospital. 2 shots of Anetta walking in physical therapy as her Navi, Silk, cheers her on are cut out. As Anetta recollects her memories with Silk, a flashback border is added again. Then the shots of Protoman deleting Silk are cut out. Chad and Anetta go to the arcade. The shots of the racing game on the CRT are cut out. Anetta trying on the dress and Chad's reaction to her is cut out. The dub instead states that she's not interested in trying them on to dance around the footage. As Anetta recollects her time with Silk, the shots of Silk being deleted by Protoman are again cut out. The shot of Protoman cutting out Spikeman's arm is cut out. Spikeman aiming his blaster on screen is cut out. Spikeman poking Protoman on the floor and damaging him severely is cut out. Spikeman's shoulder is cut off, and that shot is significantly shortened in the dub. Then a blur is added to Spikeman's injury to obscure the point of impact in every shot it originally appeared in. Spikeman again using his blaster on screen is cut out. The direct impact of Protoman cutting Spikeman is cut out, but the logging out is kept in the dub. And as we finally get the full picture of what happened with Silk, the flashback again adds a border. Then the shots of Protoman deleting Silk are cut out a final time. The dub then changes the context of the scene, so that Protoman no longer deletes Silk to activate the security system that will put out the fire. Instead, Protoman abandons her, and the fire is what causes her to get deleted. While the dub still implies the death, it doesn't show it, and it does a serviceable enough job to dance around it, but how Silk was deleted was significantly changed. Episode 27 has been retitled From Decisive Battle, Nebula Base to Nebula's Secret Base. Shademan's arm is cut off, and the shot of it getting deleted is cut out. Then in every shot Shademan originally appeared in, a blur is added to the shoulder to obscure the point of impact. Shademan walking past Chad to get to Anetta is cut out. Shademan stomping on Protoman is cut out. There is also an inconsistency, however, as the next time we see them is after Protoman has consumed the Dark Chip, and it clearly shows Shademan's foot on Protoman, and even stepping away in the dub. Shademan getting tossed around by a rogue Protoman is cut out. Shademan kicking Protoman in the face has a flash to obscure the frames of impact. And that covers all the changes done to the Nebula arc. Enjoy the recurring edits, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to help the channel grow. Tune in next time when I cover the Dark Protoman arc. Thank you once again, and as always, fellow net battlers, have a good one.